ES6 features. What are the different kind of ES6 features which are going to be available in JavaScript? There are some restricted rules which are going to be available in part of ES6. Like a class concept is there, for of loop is there, and variable creation, different keywords are there, and spread operator, some new operator is going to be available, and one more thing, array destruction, object destruction. Some of the new features got available. We just go through all the features by today. So this is very simple. Just look into this. Okay, so let me go with the introduction of the ES6. So what about introduction? ES6 is ECMAScript 6 or ES6. 2015. ECMAScript 2015 or ES6 is the sixth major edition of ECMAScript language. ECMAScript nothing but JavaScript. First version of JavaScript name is ECMAScript. Now the version is ECMAScript 2015. It defines the standard of JavaScript implementation and the features. What are the different kind of features which are going to be available in part of ES6? Let keyword, const keyword. Basically in JavaScript, normal ES5, we are using a keyword called var to define any variable. JavaScript is dynamic typed. JavaScript is what dynamic typed, like Python. In Python, there is no variable, there is no data type needed, even var also. But coming to the JavaScript, we need to give a global keyword called var. The same way, in the part of ES6, there is a keyword called let keyword. So let is going to be having some special feature. The variable scope is going to be having that particular function or that particular class. But whenever you are defining variable with a var, that variable is going to be accessible throughout the application. That is a problem, very big problem. Even functions also, even loops also, the variable is going to be accessing anywhere in the program. But that feature is going to be restricted by the ES6 let keyword. And one more is a const keyword. Const keyword is going to be creating constants. The value cannot be changed at any time of the programming. That is called a const keyword. And we already know about for loop. We already know about for in. We already know about for each, all these things in JavaScript. But coming to the ES6, there is a one special loop is available called for up. This is a fast enumeration with characters or with numbers or with array, all these things. And one more is the template literals. The very important new feature got available. Some syntax is going to be available for the template literals. This is going to be going to create a multi-string, and this is going to be having some placeholder concept. Placeholder concept in Python is different, in different other programming languages different, but coming to the ES6 it is different. Template literals. And one more concept got available, default values for the functional parameters. In normal JavaScript, there is no default value for the functional parameter, but in ES6 you can able to define a default value for the functional parameter. So I'll tell that. And arrow functions, this is very, very important feature. Interview question. All these are interview questions, guys. What are the things which are going to be available here? All these things are interview questions in the React.js. If you want to go with the React job, first they will check about ES6 features about it. So arrow function is a very simple function. If you want to define some function, you can go with the arrow. There is no need of writing function keyword. There is no need of writing curly braces, all these things. With arrow, you can do all these things. Next, classes. Common object-oriented feature like class. We don't have that much object-oriented programming in the part of ES6, but we have the concept of class. We have the concept of object, all these things here. So how to create class, how to create object, I will show. Then coming to the modules concept is very, very important. Very, very important. Why? Because of we already seen in the yesterday program, we created a React application and app.js. App.js is going to be injecting into the index.js, and app.js is injecting into the index.js. Header.js, footer.js injecting into the app.js. So something like a import export concept. Something like a import export. One file to another file, how to access some features. I want to access some variables. I want to access some functions. I want to access some elements. If we want to access, first of all, we need to import this. Before import, we need to export there. When we are exporting, then only we can able to import. That features are going to be available with the modules concept. I will tell that. And rest parameter, very good parameter, rest parameter. This rest parameter is going to be having multiple parameters at the same time. You can define with a simple concept. N number of parameters. I want to define 1000 parameters. You can define with 1000 parameters with a triple dot. Triple dot is collection. I'll tell that. And one more is the spread operator. You can able to spread whatever the collection is there. That collection I just want to make it spread in the output. Then you can use the spread operator. And the last one is the destructing assignment. Destructing. Suppose I want to destruct the array, I want to destruct the object, you can able to easily destruct that. So these are the 11 features which are going to be available in part of ES6. So we will see all these features one by one. One by one we will see. The first one is what? Let keyword. So what about the let keyword? I will show. So some theory is there. You can read the theory. Theory is nothing. Basically in JavaScript we have the var keyword, but in the part of ES6 we have the let keyword. That is the only difference. That is not only the difference. What is the benefit of the let keyword? We need to get understand. Okay, in ES5 we have the var keyword. For loop we are writing for var I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. So whenever you are defining something like this, you can able to access the I value after the loop also. After the loop I am accessing I. After the loop I am accessing I. So this is going to be having something, and this is going to be having something output. So what is the output of the ES6? First we will see. What is the output of the ES5? We will see first. Without ES6, first we will see the output of ES5. For where I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. This is what actually, guys. This is what actually. I value initialized with 0. I value is going to be checking with the condition I less than 5. Condition is true. If condition is true, I is going to be incrementing. If condition is going to be true, some block of the code is going to be printing, some 0 is going to be printing. Next, I is plus plus. I incremented by 1. I incremented by 1. 1 less than 5. Condition is true. Then I value print. Then I plus plus. I value 2. 2 less than 5. Condition is true. If condition is true, value is going to be printing. Next, I value incremented by 1. 3. 3 less than 5. Condition is true. 4 less than 5. Condition is true. 5 less than 5. Condition is not true. If condition is not going to be true, automatically loop will terminate. Condition is not true, automatically loop will terminate. See, some of the people don't know about the basic JavaScript, I think so, for loops and all. Don't worry, just look into that. Just look the feature. This is a for loop. So whenever we are writing the for loop like this, automatically output is what? Basically 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. For loop is over, but still I value is coming. After the loop, still I value is using, right? I value is alive. Inka batke undi. I value inka batke undi. So I value is coming actually. So if I am writing a document.write hr I is coming. If I am writing one more line, I plus or I into 6, it will come. Come or not? I value is still alive, right? I value is still alive. So I value is manipulating, but I don't want to do manipulate like this. I value need to be restricted. I value need to be restricted in the for loop. Throughout the program, I value is accessing. This is not a right way of programming, good programming. So JavaScript is not good programming. ES6 TypeScript is good programming there. Why? Because of strict rules we need to follow for the big programs or heavy applications. Whenever you want to create modern application, heavy application, that application need to have some strict rules. I value should not be alive after the loop. So for that, we have the feature. That feature is called ES6 let feature. What let can do? What let can do? Instead of where I am putting let, let I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, then document.write I, and after the loop, we are trying to printing the I. So what is the output of this? I'm just switching off the ES5 feature. I'm going with the ES6 feature now. Open this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I value is not alive. After the loop, I value is not alive. After the loop, actually, I'm calling the I value. What is the output of this? I value is not alive. Yes or no? Yes or no? So I value is not alive. So if you want, you can just try to do print console.log I. Console.log I. You can check it out. You can check it out. So go to the inspector. Go to the inspector. Just go to the console. What is this? Uncaught reference error. I is not defined. You are trying to accessing the I, right? You're trying to accessing the I, but console.log I is error. Console.log I is error. Syntax is not error. Syntax is correct. Console is correct. Log is correct. Parenthesis is correct. I value is also correct, but I value is not alive. I value is not alive. That is the reason. So ES6 is basically strict rules. Some of the strict rules available in the JavaScript. Those rules we are learning first before going to React. So this is the best rule. This is the benefit rule. And normally variables, how to create variables, guys, in JavaScript, where x is equal to where emp id is equal to 1001, where emp name is equal to something like Srinivas. So you can define something like this, where emp salary ఎంత తీసుకునేది 10,000. So something like this. This is what actually where inside the ES6 you can able to create the same variables name emp id is equal to 1002. Let emp name Jagadish, and let emp salary 30 తీసుకో. చాలా minus bonus cuttings. Okay, so this is what actually salary. Okay, so where keyword is going to be available in ES5, let keyword is available in ES6, but there is no difference of declaring variables. There is no difference of declaring variables. But where is the difference? The difference is something like this. The feature where let is going to be used. Let is going to be making some strict for the loops and classes, some conditions, all those things. That is the reason let keyword is going to be used. But here the syntax is same. Only the where replaced with let. Where replaced with let. That is okay. And I can able to print the values. How to print the values? Document.write. If you want, go with the console.log, and emp name. What is the emp name now? I just want to print the console.log emp name. What is the output of emp name? So I can able to see the emp name in console. So whenever you got the error, automatically emp id also already declared. Okay, so one time declaration, second time is not allowed. emp id 1, name 1, salary 1. Okay, let me print emp name 1. Okay, so Jagadish need to come, but Jagadish will not come. Why? Because of error. Why? Because of error. So you have the error, right? So after closing this error, then only it will come. So this error is coming. I just want to make it comment this. Now we can able to see uncaught reference error. I is not defined again. Okay, document.write. One more is there. That is also I need to make it switch off. Without error, then only program will execute. Now maybe Jagadish, you can see. You can see Jagadish. If it is having error, it will not come. If it is having error, it will not come. So that is the JavaScript ES6 programming. And this is the let keyword. And one more keyword is the const keyword. What is the const keyword? Const pi 3.14 console.log pi. Pi is equal to 10. Pi is equal to 10. So I'm trying to updating the value for pi. I'm trying to updating the value for pi. So if I'm trying to updating the value for pi, it will not work. It will not work. So can you see this? Can you see this? Just try to observe. Try to observe. So what is the output of this? Assignment constant variable. Pi is equal to 10. Pi is equal to 10. Error. What is the error? The error is very, very clear. The error is very, very clear. Uncaught type error. Assignment to constant variable. Assignment to constant variable. You are trying to assign a constant variable to value, then automatically it will give error. For example, if I take this one, let is mutable. Let is mutable, but const is immutable. Immutable, nothing but not changeable. Okay, nothing but this one. So now you can see the console output 3.14. 3.14. I got. But value updated, right? After updating the value, what is the output of the PI? After updating the value, what is the output of the PI? After updating the value is 10. 3.14, 10. First value initialized with the 3.14, then value got updated with 10. So updation is possible. Changeable. Variable is changeable. What is the meaning of variable? It's vary. What is the meaning of variable? Variable in the name only there. Variable, changeable, vary. One person can able to transform with the multiple phases. Suppose, for example, Jagadish, morning time something like different, afternoon something like different, evening time something like different, evening time, night time something like different. So there are many phases, there are many transformations for the person. Okay. So for example, if I'm teaching the class, I'm the teacher. In the home, I'm a parent. Okay. So somewhere I'm a friend. Different kind of transformations, different kind of phases. It's nothing but vary. Person can able to vary. The same time, a variable can able to vary the value. Anytime variable can able to update the value, but constant is can't able to change. Constant is value can't able to change. So that is the major difference between the variable and constant. And here we are working with what? Const. We are working with const. Const is constants. Okay, so but however, constants are going to be changing with the object level. Variable level it will not change, but object level you can able to update the value for object. For example, there is an object called person. Name is Peter. Age is 28. Console.log. So Peter Uddu. So I'll put Jagadish. So I'll put Jagadish here. So person is object. Object declared with the curly braces. Open curly braces, closing curly braces. Inside open curly braces and closing curly braces, key is name, value is Jagadish. Key is age, value is 22. And console.log, person.age. What is the person.age now? 22. But I want to update the value for person.age is equal to 30. Yeah, it will possible. It will possible, but object level it is possible. Now, what is the output of this? Changing object, console.log I want to check now. Just go to the console.log. What is the console log output? Uncaught error. So that error is coming, that is fine. So if I switch off this, then only you can go with the program. Remaining consoles will come. If you solve this, then only remaining console outputs will come. Now you see, I'm not printing the value now. I'm not printing the value of this. Can I print the value? Person.age 30. 30 is coming, right? Age is what now? Age is what now? Age is 30. So value updated. So that is possible. So here value is age before or before age, after age, before marriage, after marriage ఎప్పుడు చేసుకుంటాం అప్ప వద్దులే 25 చేసేస్తాం 25 చేద్దాం. So that's fine. So this is going to be having Before marriage is 22, after marriage is 25. So you can able to change the value for object with const. But const, this is const, right? This is const. But you can able to change the value for the object. You can able to change the value for the array, but you can't able to change the value for the variable. Like data type integer, data type string, data type boolean, you can't able to change. But data type object you can change, data type array you can change. One more interview question. One more interview question for constant. Okay, so try to understand this.
We can add them properly.
Yes, you can add. You can add new property also. So that we will see. And next, for of loop. For of loop. What is the for of loop? Basically, we know about loops, right? We know about for loop. What is the for loop, Andi? For let I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to 5, or less than 5, I plus plus. This is basically for loop. This is basically for loop. Let me write console.log. Console.log. Oh my god, 10 minutes. Console.log. Console.log I. I just printing the I. So this is the basically. Yes. Console.log I. Okay, so let me make it switch off all these things. Now this is basically for loop. This is basically for loop. So what is the output of the for loop? Let me print the for loop now. Console. Yeah. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Less than or equal to. Less than or equal to means 5 also printed. 5 also printed. So this is basically for loop. We know for loop in the JavaScript. We know for loop in the JavaScript. I want to print the array of values. For example, I want to go with the where. No, I'll go with the let me take a fruits. Okay, let me take a apple, banana, common. Every example is going to be having lemon. Is nice for health. Next, for loop for Chapandi. For let fruit is equal to 0, and fruit less than or less than fruits dot length. Fruit less than fruits dot length. Fruit is different, fruits is different. Try to understand. Fruit is single fruit, fruits is multiple fruits, a bunch of fruits. Next, fruit plus plus. Fruit plus plus. Just try to understand the program. What is happening? Yeah, this is what actually now document dot right now. Can I go with console.log? Console.log. What is the output of console.log? Console.log. Fruit. Console.log. Fruit. What is the output of fruit now? What is the guess? Guess the output of fruit. ఏం కాదు less than అంటే okay less than. చెప్పండి. What is the output of the fruits? What is the output of the fruit? Anybody guess? What is the output of the console.log? What is the output of console.log? Already some people done with the JavaScript. Tell me. People done with the JavaScript. You people tell me. Already done with the Java.